description box. With that, let's move on to our next story, which is Miss Erika Jayne doing the absolute most. The absolute most. The absolute most. This is according to Reality Blurb. It says Erika Jayne poses topless, addresses filming Real Housewives of Beverly Hills without Lisa Rinna, plus possibility of Chrissy Teigen joining the show, and hints at a new book. Well, if you do have a new book, I'm going to throw it in the trash and I'm going to post it on Instagram and I'm going to tag Garcelle because you know what? Karma is a bee and you would deserve it. Anyway, let's keep going. All right, before we get into the situation, do we think Erika is also taking these Ozempic shots? When her and Lisa Rinna was at, Paris Fashion Week, pretending like they were millennials again, even though they're not, everyone was like, oh, she's unrecognizable. She looks like Dorit. She's lost so much weight. Is she on Ozempic too? Again, I have the same feelings about Erika that I have about Kyle. I do think they're getting some form of help, whether it's liposuction, whether it's some type of weight loss shot, whether it's sculpting, whatever the case may be. I don't think it's just diet and exercise. I do think both of them are getting some type of third-party help with the situation because Erika was never overweight. None of these women have ever been, quote, overweight. Absolutely ridiculous. But she was definitely more fuller figure. She had been drinking, she'd been eating, she had been doing all that, this, that, and the third. She was definitely much more filled out, which I didn't think was a bad thing. She just looked like a woman. She literally just looked like a person, which is fine. But I do think she's lost a substantial amount of weight, Anyway, let's keep going. And side note, can they stop? And I mean literally stop trying to make Chrissy Teigen happen. Kyle said she wants Chrissy. Lisa Rinna said she wants Chrissy. Garcelle said she wanted Chrissy. Now, Erika, I can't. Stop trying to make Chrissy Teigen happen. Not a good look. She's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And if they, and this is the thing, if they bring Chrissy Teigen on, we're going to have to Diana Jenkins her. We're going to have to just let all of her past skeletons come out, and she's going to have to be exposed for all the weird, evil stuff she has allegedly done. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google Chrissy Teigen, conspiracy theories, children, Twitter, pizza. Just look it up. All right, here we go. Erika Jayne recently posed topless while hinting at another book, and she said, quote, "The gloves are off." Shut up, Erika. Nobody cares. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star also addressed filming without bestie Lisa Rinna, and she declared it would be, quote, "amazing if Chrissy Teigen joined the show." As many fans know, the new season just began filming after Lisa, perhaps the biggest drama stir in the group, departed from the franchise after 8 seasons, aka the chick got fired. On a recent Instagram post, Erika posted topless in the middle of her kitchen. In the photo, the star covered her breasts with her hands in hair. "Telemize that high," she wrote in the caption. After the photo was uploaded, many fans commented on the state of her kitchen, which appeared cluttered and dirty. Random items lined the counters, including an extension cord, which was positioned near the sink. Oh my God. All right. You guys are a mess. Listen, you guys, the reason why the extension cord is there is because she had, a flat iron, a blow dryer, stuff like that. You know how when you're getting ready with the girls and you have multiple things going on, you got to blow dry the hair, you got to flat iron the hair, you got to steam the clothes. Anyway, let's go. My, have the mighty have fallen. In another topless photo, the star was in a crawling position with one arm covering her breast and her hair covering the other. Quote, "It's time to write another New York Times bestseller." She captioned the post, "Gloves are off and I'm feeling good." Erika Jayne, please shut up. Anyway, speaking with TMZ, Erika addressed filming the new season without Lisa. wait, side note. If she does write a book, I really want the judges to garnish whatever money she makes from it to give to the victims. Because don't forget, she is still in a $25 million lawsuit because they're trying to get that money back that Tom Girardi and his, quote, firm had swindled to her LLC. So they need that money back because that was victims' money. She also owes over $2 million to the IRS. So she might need to write that New York Times bestseller to pay back Uncle Sam, and also depending on what happens with this lawsuit. Last I heard about the lawsuit, they were in settlement talks because she was like, oh, I demand a jury trial. But then it said that they were also back in settlement talks. I think the reason why they went back to settlement talks was because Tom Girardi and his son-in-law got indicted, and then they got arraigned. And I think after the arraignment, they were like, okay, well, let's talk settlement talks. But prior to that, they were demanding a jury trial, which was absolutely ridiculous. Just admit you got the stolen money, put a settlement offer in, and let's all move on from the situation. Anyway, let's keep going. Well, it's okay, she said. You know, it's one of those things that we know is going to happen. So you know everybody is professional and life goes on. I miss her, but she's a friend of mine. When the reporter asked about Kyle Richards' desire to have Chrissy Teigen join the cast, Erika expressed, Chrissy's fun. She's a big fan of the show. Erika indicated that she hasn't heard anything about Chrissy's potential casting, which I hope is non-existent. When asked to send a message in support of Chrissy, Erika said, oh no, she should have fun, and she doesn't. No, Chrissy doesn't need the show. The star admitted, though, that Chrissy joining the franchise would be amazing. Girl, what would be amazing, Erika, if you put some freaking clothes on? Nobody wants to see this. Nobody asked for this. Please put some clothes on. Please, 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 please put some clothes on. Nobody asked for this. All right. Now, I want to know what you guys think. What do you think is going to happen with Erika Jayne and the ladies this season? You know, what do you think about... I really want to know what the dynamic is going to be. And to be honest, the two dynamics I'm most interested in seeing is the dynamic between Erika and Kyle and Erika and Dorit. Because at this point, they are the last of the Faux Fox 5 standing. And I want to see if the dynamic of the Faux Fox 5 is still there or if it really has been dismantled given everything that's happened. Given us calling them out, given the fact that Lisa Rinna got fired, you know, given the fact that Garcelle and Sutton are fan favorites and they are no longer sucking up to them, I really want to know what that dynamic is going to look like, along with the dynamic between Kyle and Dorit. I wonder if they're going to address the Mauricio cheating rumors. I need them to, like in a very real, petty way. I need the Mauricio cheating rumors to be addressed. Like, I just need them to. But I'm thinking they're not going to. I feel like they're just not going to go there. I feel like they're going to act like the rumor never happened. That's what I think they're going to do. They're just going to pretend like there was never this huge rumor going around that Dorit was having sex with Kyle's husband. I think they're just going to pretend it never happened. And that pisses me off. It really does. I think they should address it. It's another Robin and Juan situation. You can't have the biggest storyline happen off the show and not address it on the show and act like we're fools and crazy and we never heard this big storyline. It's the juiciest storyline. That's why my concern for the franchise is that they lied and made up stories and deflected so much that it went really dark. But now I'm like, are they lying and deflecting stories in order to fake it being light and fun and everybody getting along? You know, to me, both case scenarios, they're still being fake. And it's missing that authenticity. And we're gonna dive into that later today. I want to read that. There's a Rolling Stone article about the housewives and authenticity, and I want to do a deep dive into that, and we'll do that later today. But before we do that, put it down below. What do you think about this? What do you think about this photo? This is the thing. If you're going to Photoshop your face and filter your face, You should have just Photoshopped and filtered the background. You could have, erased the background. We didn't need to see this whole situation. We also don't know if this is Erika's kitchen. This could also be somebody else's kitchen she's in. We don't know if this is her kitchen, right? It's just a mess. Like, if you're going, because I do think this is a filtered photo, all of that stuff, a little zhuzhing going on in the face. If you're going to take the time to Photoshop your face, crop yourself out of the background. Erase the background. Make it something else. You can do all types of stuff on the apps these days. Girl, get your life together. Get your life. This is giving desperate. This is giving thirsty. This is giving sad. Girl, bye. Put the gloves back on, boo-boo. Put the gloves back on. But I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below. And before we move on to our next story, you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend, because a kiki is always better with community. And don't forget to check out our description box down below. Join our newsletter. It is free. And check out everything else we have going down there. So with that, let's move on to our last story. This one is